Ain't get no colder. Yo. What's good? What's good, chat? Oh, wait. Is my phone still on silent? Let's see if that notification gonna come through if I'm gonna get hoed. There it is. There it is. Ain't get no colder. Well, let me go ahead and share this. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of sharing. Oh, I need to put chat up. Hold up. View docs. Chat. What good? What's good, Aristotle? Put real quick. What's good? How your day been? 2 minutes till peak drop. Is the chapter released? No, it comes out in like 2 minutes. Yeah, it comes out in like 2 minutes. I just decided to hop on stream. I'm gonna do like what I did last time. Just like have all the like gather all the images and stuff like that. There we go. The official TK was good. Wait, bro, I'm gonna read the chapter first. It's okay. I mean, go ahead. What's good, Shinigami? I know what I'm doing by starting stream right at this very moment, but it's literally not out yet. Still, give it like 60 seconds. Yeah, let's get geeked off that Lotus. Wait, as we mostly will. What you mean by that? I might have just missed that somehow. Sometimes I forget what I say. It's good. How's your day been? They've been pretty good. I low-key took a nap earlier, way longer than I needed to. Honestly, it was unintentional too. I'd be taking unintentional naps all the time. What's good, Kelvin? Seeing y'all pull up. Love to see y'all. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot I was doing that fast. I'm gonna change the thumbnail when the chapter drops though. So I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom and get one of those images so I can change it. So I can change it for the thumbnail. I think if I can actually, I'm not sure if I can. I'll try it. It doesn't really matter. I'll try anyway. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I knew I was like forgetting something. Let me pull up the script so I know which images. Cause last time I did this, I ain't gonna lie, I had to change some images. It stopped. It dropped. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm like, stream broke? BRB, lol. Oh, you're not a fast pass? Oh, actually, yeah, you are fast pass. Let's actually, let me look at the, let me look at the episode, the new episode thumbnail. 14. I'll go ahead and leave and come back. I'm gonna still be here. Interesting thumbnail. Interesting thumbnail. I wonder who that might be. What is it? What is it? What is the name of the app? What is the name? Interesting. That might be somebody different then. Who knows? What's good, Marquise? I'm semi excited for it, bro. What, the episode? The episode? Is that what you mean? I forgot what I was about to do. Alright, let me go ahead and open. Why is it that as soon as I open what I want to, it just decides to tweak out? Sometimes the Webtoon website is just so garbage for me. I don't get it. Make this. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and just double it up like I did last time. How did I do this last time? I think it was 2 and 2. I think it was 2 and 2. Okay, that's good. This episode was pretty good. I don't know what's going on at Fast Pass. I did read 144 today, just for funsies. Very interesting episode. I had read 143 when it dropped, so like I'm still behind. I'm like, I'm only slightly ahead. I mostly decided to read it because why not? And I'm working on 143 as a script. Like, I guess not fully working on it, just like annotating stuff. What's good, Ronan? You're at work, get into the bag. Man, I forgot. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. I'm tripping. My brain lagging. Whoa, go ahead and put this over here. Wait, what did I have over here? Oh, actually, you know what? Drag this over here too then. This is basically nothing, huh? I think so, right? What do I usually have over here? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't think I need anything on this side. Keep this up though. What's good, Jalen? Alright, let me go ahead and scroll over a bit. And scroll down. Oh wow, he did add it next time. Oh crap. Oh wow, that's not in my video. I didn't know he did that. Did I miss that? Or did he just do that? I'm gonna let y'all chill for like 2 seconds before I do. Oh wait, I'm tripping. Oh, what I'm looking for it's not in this episode. I'm tweaking. I'm so tweaking. I'm tweaking. Alright, so the thumbnail for this episode is here though. It's a good thumbnail too. It's so trash that he got a thumbnail as the episode. Wait, how do I say that? That he got. Oh, that Louis only got a thumbnail in this episode specifically. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez. Damn, that was sad. All right, you're done. All right, Aristotle, you read it? Shit was kind of sad. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have to do this over here. I can keep this one right here. Yeah. Damn. Looks better. Yep. Nice. I like this episode. It was pretty good. Everybody else read the episode? I think I'm gonna bring up some interesting things this episode in the review. Well, mostly in relation to Azam. I think I could have worded it better though. Hopefully the point got across. Hopefully the point I was trying to make got across. Because if not, that would suck. This thing is taking quite some time. Do you have to be 18 to read it? Yeah. like the series now, because it's rated mature now. It wasn't before the season came back, so you might have to like make a new webtoon account, lie about your birthday type vibes. Wasn't the biggest Lewis fan, but he for sure got my respect. Agreed. I mean, I've been semi glazing for a little minute now though, so there's no way this is still not loading, bro. Thank you. Damn. Alright, oh, the chat opacity is there. Oh yeah, I can see it. That looks kind of trash. I might have to lower the box. You can kind of see that a little bit. I wonder what that looks like. What does that look like when I change it? That's not bad. That's not horrible. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that title going. Wait, what was the free chapter that got released today? It was about Lewis. 142. The big Lewis RIP. $142. Bangers. There wasn't like, actually I do talk about something else in this review that's pretty, I guess I explained it. I think I explained it well. Yeah, I explained it well. What Lewis does to Vale. I think I explained it well. What is this episode called? The last shall be. So that's sad. Okay, let me do an exclamation point. I think I'm gonna do that outline blue. But let me minimize this text. It's kind of big. This is still really big. That might be as good as it's gonna get. If we're being honest, that might be as good as it's gonna get. Let's do this. Oh, I'm tripping. Did the wrong one. I think. Oh, it's this one. This is what I'm missing. Yeah, there we go. Max. Maybe I can make it darker to go for. Oh, actually, yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. Copy this, paste that. Go back. Then we do PP 142. Season 3. That's not. There we go. I could always like reduce the size too. I think this looks fine. This 24. Let's try 21. How do you feel about that, chat? Even Code Archives are like the only Ordeal creators that I have seen here on YouTube. There's another one that does reactions. His name is Deku the Artist. I just saw some of his videos. Don't forget about Wolf Nara. Because, like, they're the same person. So, like, the Wolf Nara channel is for live reactions, but the Code Archive channel is for reviews and like Ordeal specific videos, but he does reactions on his other channel. I think I might have to lower this one too then. I'm seeing everything I do twice because it's on my other monitor. Kind of weird. This looks good. This looks good enough. I'm satisfied with this. What that Baymax thing say? I'm satisfied with my care. Ordeal's pretty it's underrated, so there's not a lot of people talking about it, but that's good and bad, because one, that benefits me, not to be selfish, but I feel like it's also a thing where I don't want to say there's not a lot of reason for people to talk about it, more like not everybody's cut out to talk about it, right? Like, not everybody's cut out to do a explanation of everything in the series, right? Right, like me and Nara are. This chapter was the last chapter I fast passed, and man, it hurt when I read it. Cause you wait, it hurt because of what happened, or it hurt because you couldn't fast pass no more. Welp. Look at this guy. I hate this dude. Yeah, I don't like this guy. I really don't like him. This episode was cool though. I don't like him at all. Wait, was this episode? Yeah, there's actually a comment that I really liked in the comments. Hopefully I liked it. Yeah, that helps chat look easier to read. It's kind of weird because of the box placement, but it's not bad. To me, it felt short. I think it could have been another chapter or two, to be honest. Hell no. This is exactly as long as it needed to be. When I read it, I decided to not fast pass anymore and just wait week to week. Smart choice, Jay. We're really the same for real. Wait, is your last name actually Stark? Or is it Stark because of Coyote Stark from Bleach? Because that would be fire. Did I already done with this? I did. Okay. Yeah, the series finale is gonna be interesting. Agreed. Definitely gonna be some very crazy stuff, man. Already read two episodes ahead. Just two. I'm sticking to just two. Mostly because I had already read 143, so technically it don't count. But it's definitely getting really interesting. I definitely have plenty things to discuss. Why there's so many J's in the Ordeal community? That's because J is a common name. My name isn't even J, but my name is also a common name. I almost rode past this. I'm tripping. Jay is the typical short-haired or light skin. Actually, yeah, Jay has 3 different looks. He can either have short hair, waves, a fro, or I guess not like a fro, but the curly haired fro, or I guess it's just light skin, whatever kind of light skin. In relation to African Americans, of course, not anyone of another race. I have met someone with my name that was not black though. I've met quite a few people with the same name as me. Name is very common. Have you read 145? Nope. Didn't I just say I read 144? I only said 2 episodes ahead, so that's 143 and 144. Honestly, I'm not even gonna read 145 until 144 drops. Actually, at that point I'll have already read it, but basically next week, or maybe in 2 weeks, I think, is when I would actually read it. Because I'm not reading far ahead. Reading too far ahead messes up my perception on the current episode I want to put out, so it's not a good idea. Then I have to actively avoid mentioning things that could relate to what's happening in the current. I think it's just good to make these two. Wait, is the background music playing? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's good. Shout out to the lo-fi. I didn't think y'all could see this, but I watched the stream back and y'all could, so that kind of makes me happy. Because, like, I mean, it might be a little annoying though. I would understand if it is semi-annoying. I would rather just like look at a blank screen. But where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? Yeah, I can see like all this. Should I do this lower? I might do that one lower. I have to go down here with it. I guess it doesn't matter because it won't show up in the thing either way, huh? It's so trash too. Yeah, so if I edit this, just leave it like that, and then I'll probably it doesn't matter because it won't fit in the collage. But this just looks better to have. Since I keep all the images, I might as well just keep it like this. Man, I read 142 before the month break. I'm mentioning to read 143, but I'm gonna wait. Hey man, 143. I'm not gonna say none. It's just like a good episode, decent. Like, I feel like in like simple words, it's what it needs to be basically. If that makes sense, like the episode is what it needs to be. It doesn't need to be more. It doesn't need to be less. It is what it needs to be. I'll be back. I need to eat breakfast. That's funny. That one, got that one. Okay. This will be 6. Hopefully this doesn't take me as long as last time. I don't think it will because I was talking a lot more last time. Also kind of like a tutorial. Anybody who wants to do like Ordeal content, like do it like this. And use CapCut. I don't care what anybody says. Use CapCut. Hot take: Vial in my top 10. Don't kill me. I mean, he's a good character. I just don't like him. He's like a really good villain. Like, he's a really good villain. I think I have a video idea for him and like why he's a good villain. Hopefully he dies this season though, so like it'll make slightly more sense for me to put out that video. But if he doesn't, that's also okay. But it'd be really good if he did. I'd feel better if he did. But what else? What else do I want to say about Vale? There's something else I was thinking. Yeah, he's just a really good villain. Like, he's an example of being exactly what he needs to be. I would never play him in my favorite characters. Like, he's not a favorite character though. He's a good villain, but he's not a favorite character. He don't get those privileges. How many more chapters do you think this season will have? Well, the max is 50, and I think I did the math. It's like, should be what? I think after today, I think we're like 15 more episodes left, basically. Right? Let me do the math again. Let me do the math again just for y'all. It's unlikely. If it does go past 50 episodes, it'll probably only go like 1 or 2, but it's likely only going to be it's likely only going to be 50. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Yeah, 15 episodes left. And then Ordeal is going back on break until season 4. Oh yeah, this guy. This has to be 2. Like, yuck. Just don't like him. I wanted him to die last season. I don't think I'll be able to like make this a full image like I want to. You ever watch Lemonade Mouth? Wait, oh wait, hold on. Likely because he has a goal, fear that drives his decisions, like a dope simple intro, and has 4 katanas as part of his already dope design, is what contributes to him being a dope villain. I mean, I don't really care about the weapons he uses. His designs were, his season 1 design isn't that great. His season 2 design was better. It's not just because he has a goal, it's because of his means to get to the goal. It's how he acts in accordance to said goal. Not just because like he has a goal, because a lot of characters in the series have a goal, especially Shay, but Shay isn't a good character because he has a goal. But I don't really want to talk about if Shay's a good character or not. The point is that having a goal simply doesn't make him a good character, but it's like the actual showcase of his goal. Like, what does he do to achieve the goal? And it's simple. He's evil. The nigga is evil. He does evil things. But he's also smart too. He's not like an idiot. So that's another thing. Like, he's not dumb. He's very well informed over most things. Except for, Lewis's technique, for example, or Michelle Gar. Like, there are things he doesn't know, but he knows a lot more, which just adds to his character. He's intelligent. He's not an idiot. Which is good. Because I'm not trying to watch it. Like, if Vayal was like the 1980s version of Shredder, nobody would like him because he'd be an idiot, right? But since he's closer to Aizen in like character, then yeah, of course we're gonna like him as a villain. Like, I don't like him as a person. I fucking hate this guy. But like as a villain, like objectively as a villain, he does a pretty good job. Do you think Lewis transferred his talent, or did it just appear on Elon? He transferred it. Wait, what? Hold on, Kelvin. I'm gonna come back to that one because hold up. I'm gonna come right back to that one. Wait, and this time I feel like I can wait longer for season 4 to come. Agreed. That's what I mean by the fear that drives his decisions. Like the way you put it, though. Okay. What's good, Kleps? You think we will wait? You think we get that little brother at all this season? Undeterminable. That's undeterminable. I can't actually say it because nothing outside of episode 1. Nothing outside of 117 like adds to that. Nothing puts the story in that direction. Like nothing adds to that that plot point basically. So I can't say. What's up, Nawini? Now back to Kelvin. Do you think Lewis transferred his talent, or did it just appear on Elon? There is no way for a talent to just appear on another person. That's not how that works. He had to transfer it. Transfer is the only way he would have gotten it. If he didn't transfer it, it wouldn't have showed up on him. I'm a little disappointed in that question. I'm gonna be real. Wait, is there no? Yeah, I think. Might have to make this like a big one, like this. From what I remember of the script, I have it pulled up this time though, so if I really wanted to look at it, I could, but I don't really want to, so I'm not gonna. Also, these wings are massive. This dude can make wings and he's never flown. How are you a bat and you literally never fly? He literally never flies. What's up? I'm assuming you're supposed to say Prophet. What's up? How you doing? What's your favorite? Wait, what's your favorite talents? Hisame. Probably say Hide Forge. I actually like conceptually, I actually like Rebirth, Jose's talent. He just sucks at using it. Like what I mean, it's kind of from how it's shown. It's like if you're on a similar level to him, the weight doesn't really matter, but it still has like a good use. Like it's still useful because it's not just explosions and like weight. It's also malleable, right? The way he stabs Shay's hand, like that's also good. In the like the large beams he shoots off. What's up, Mango? I felt like the wings were kind of pointless. Well, yeah, I mean, they literally turned into this, so they were this. But what he's trying to do here. Keep in mind he's pissed because he just got hit, so he's essentially sprouting large, massive wings. You know, fully embodying the bat thing, and then flying to him, right? But if Lewis didn't do this or this, then he would still be flying closer towards him. But he literally stopped him in his tracks. So they were pointless, but because of this, not because of him, basically. Make sure I got the right. Wait, what did he say? Aura is never pointless. That's funny. That's really funny. What's up, Kingslayer? Wait, hold on. The real two best talents? Two best talents? If they were the two best talents, they would be God tier, but they're not definitive God tier. So they're on the level though, but they're not the best. Also, actually, I'm gonna come back to your comment. Hold on. Pointless. Oh wait, where's the true Go Anu Ankh? Not there. I wouldn't want it. It's not my favorite. Or it's never pointless. Oh yeah, I think I said hi. Kingslayer was good. I'm glad you're here. Wait, I finally got to see Azam animated, and no way you became a member, bro. I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that. Appreciate you for joining the membership though. Appreciate you. Why you did that, I'll never know. But hey, man, maybe I'll do something special just for that. Just because. Maybe I'll upload something in the members, so you specifically can get some cool shit. Wait, I finally got to see Azam animated, and it was 2 frames of him getting thrown into a tree. Isn't that a spoiler, bro? Oh, are you talking about? You talking about whatchamacallit? Nah, leave it. Why you say that? Are you talking about the Rokash fight? Is that what you mean? I did it for the green name tag. There's no way. Hey man, now you're a member. You're cool in the community. You cool around here. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Oh, I did not say that, huh? Whoops. See what happens when I'm chatting? Alright, oh, a new animated trailer. Okay. Oh, that's dope. Okay, I'll look at that later. Oh, it must be the Rokash fight then. It must be the Rokash fight then, because that's what happens. Okay, how do you feel about Cube of Infinity and Constellation Klepto, the 2 real best talents? Constellation Klepto is probably one of the best talents because of what it does, but Cube of Infinity already implied it can be broken through when Levi didn't even believe he could fully protect everybody against Abijah's full 4 corners. Off that alone, it's probably not the best. It's probably really good. I mean, he's a a hand, or yeah, he's a hand, aka a royal. So it's like obviously it's one of the better talents in the series, but I mean Tao was above him, so it's probably his talent's probably better. Um, in theory, in theory, Constellation Klepto is really good though. We just have to see more of it because um how it like functions. Uh, it's cool, like it's cool, but we only got two showcases of it. But he had three gems, so it would have been nice to see like one more. I'm being honest, it would have been cool to see one more. Hopefully, I don't miss any comments like chat, like the bubbles while I'm doing this. This shit had me sad, bro. Not like overtly, more like a dang. It finally happened. It got my boy. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. This thing was cool though. Like this, bro. This part was cool. I've been getting away with the YouTube guidelines. Edict Cellular the best. What is we talking about? I'm happy. Bro. Biggest Lewis hater. Actually, yeah, he might be a bigger Lewis hater than what is his name? Than Trooper. If we're being real. 17. When I imagine Cube of Infinity at like true potential, it is the best defense and great offense. I want to see how he uses it offensively. I had an idea where he like, I don't know, like shot projectiles with it. Like, I don't know, like you know how in JJK Gojo was pushing Hanami against the wall with like the infinity expanded out. That's how I imagine him using Cube of Infinity, like in a projectile format basically, or something along those lines. Like he's like nothing can get past it, so it's literally just being pushed. Everything's just being pushed back. That's how I imagine it. And I feel like that makes a little bit of sense, but I really have to see it, or like even an aspect of it to be like, oh yeah, okay, you could push them and crush them, yeah. Because literally when you read it, you're like, oh, so Gojo, like Gojo, not fully, but enough. He has like the basic aspect of him. So you're like, oh yeah, Gojo. Sadly, I doubt we will. Well, definitely not this season. Well, actually, if Brent does that movie thing, if he does that movie idea, we might see all the hands do something. So, I would like to see that. I think that's good. Hold up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? How am I gonna do that? Here? Oh wait. No. Wait. Maybe. This might work. This might just work. How do you think Jose should have used his talent? Because to be honest, Shay was not the person we needed to see his talent used on. And Shay was probably using more than a more than a 5-year-old chi in less than a quarter. Shay was probably using more than the 5-year-old chi. I don't know if I agree with that. So Jose really didn't lack talent use. He just lacked like better fighting capabilities. Like one thing Jose doesn't do is we see him punch with his left leg and his right arm, but he never punches with his left arm, which is the arm that makes the stars, right? So, and the reason I say that is because if he can punch with his right arm and it causes an explosion similar to the stars when they explode, why isn't he punching with his left arm that should have the mass of the stars, right? Upon impact, right? he should have done that. That should have been a literal application, because he then starts to shoot out laser beams that would at the very least have that same mass as well. Like, he's literally shooting off a projectile that has a large amount of mass. Like, oh crap. Hold on. Wait. One, two. Ah, I did the wrong one. Is there a different one? Maybe this one. Maybe this one's better. I've never done one of these like longer ones. So this is an experiment, chat. I'm experimenting right now. You're seeing the experiment live. What else doesn't Jose do? Jose? I mean, Jose's talent is kind of basic, but I mean, if he can form like not projectiles, but like if he can shape the stars, he should have done that more often also. Oh, I missed this one. No, I was forgetting something. Yeah. That's kind of it though. Like, he just wasn't a good fighter specifically. Like, but I feel like he used his talent as good as he could. Like, not horribly, but he should have used it better. Like, this is not a bad image. Hold up, I might have to do more of these. This is my first time using this many. This doesn't look bad. This does not look bad. Because, like, he's able to stab Shay's hand, but, like, at that point, he should have just blew his arm off, right? Like, he, as a character, I mean, he kind of, like, took too long in the fight, but, like I said, he's not punching, or he's not using the full offensive capabilities of his talent. He basically only used half of his attack potential, pretty much. And then we see him shape the stars twice, and they even like expand. I think the expansion aspect of the stars didn't get explored enough. We literally only see it the one time. But it kind of makes sense that it doesn't happen again, like after, because Shay was just severing them too fast. So it kind of makes sense. But I feel like that should have been used at least once more before the what is that move called? What is that move called? Ursa Major, that's what it's called. I feel like if we got like one more, because the weight, like initially it does like catch Shay off guard so that he's literally on the ground. But then he just breaks out of it, so it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, that expansion ability is pretty useful, because he essentially can have one star become multiple while conserving chi. So that would have been useful. The upload major, that's funny. He also lacked techniques. Where did the picture go? Oh. I mean, you don't need a lot of techniques. He just wasn't a good fighter as a whole. I think. Oh, let me look at the script real quick. Ursa, that's funny. Let me look at the script real quick. Stabs, disappears, he looks at the moon, he's in front of him, tells him, I might have to make this a 3 somehow. I might have to do this as like a triple. Because the way the script is worded, they're like almost reading at the same time. Or maybe I can do, hold on, maybe I can do veiled in a, wait, and he tells, yeah. Actually, yeah, I think I can do it too. I think I can do this, and then the other one is a big one. And then I'll do the third one. No, not this one. Like this. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. And we got this one right here. This one right here. And then we get this. I want to do a little bit lower. Really get them full effects in there. Man, I sure do love the way Brent colors. Okay, he was too cocky because of his hide of rebirth boosts. Even that, yeah, I guess I wasn't. I'd say so. Um, I think Nara has a pretty good Nara has a pretty good interpretation of his like switching of fighting styles. He went from like hit and run to, more of a close up kind of spammy sort of fighting style, which just didn't favor him because now he reduced his speed. I don't even think he was cocky. It's more like I feel like cocky isn't the right word. Like he doesn't feel overconfident for real. Well, I guess maybe at the end, or maybe closer to the end. I wouldn't say like near the beginning though. At least not fully. This on the side, and then right here. And that's 23. All right, what'd you say? Azam getting a segment this week? Yeah, I talk about Azam twice actually. I talk about him by himself. Well, not by himself, but like I talk about him and Kidding specifically, and then like in relation to like other characters similar to like help prove the point I'm trying to make, and then I talk about him in relation to Shay, which I'll probably get into. Wait, do I? Yeah, I'll probably get into that in this stream. Maybe. We'll see. But Azam does get some talk. I haven't talked about Azam in a while, so it felt good to bring him back up. Put him back in the conversation. I think you'll actually like what I say about him. In both regards, but mostly the first one. I think what I say will intrigue you, at least. Should I? I'm gonna do it like this, and then I'll cut this here. Let me see if. Have you ever seen the webtoon Hero Killer? No, I've never heard of that. I think people were talking about it actually. Let me not say I've never heard of it, but I think people have talked about it in the Discord. Only webtoons I've read are Ordeal, Tower of God, and God of High School. I tried to read. What did I try to read? There was something I tried to read. I think it was called something Hero. I could not tell you. I don't read much anymore, or like as of now, but I will. I'm gonna reread Kagurabachi, probably on stream. Probably on stream. Whoa. 3 peak webtoons, absolute peak. Oh yeah. I also read Solo Leveling wasn't on webtoon, but I thought it was, but it's not. When I first tried to read it, but yeah. But I haven't read any other webtoons outside of that. Nothing really like catches my eye. I do want to actually. I actually have a lot to read. I need to go back. I need to reread Kagurabachi. I need to go back and read season 3 Tower of God, and I need to reread this season of Ordeal. So like, I'm gonna be streaming a whole bunch basically. Like, what's your favorite borrow power from GOH? Have I seen a new Tower of God series? Yeah, the one with Yurik. Yeah, I saw it. I haven't read it though. If that wasn't clear with what I just said. But for me, Hero Killer is the same as Ordeal to me, especially in the last 3 arcs that finished. I'll have to ask others about it. What's your favorite borrow power from GOH? All right, let me look through the catalog real quick. Oh, never mind. That's easy. It's Park Ilpio's, and that's because Park Ilpio is my favorite character. So yeah, I like the way he fights as a character. I think like the little like meeting he had with the whatever that guy's name was pretty interesting. But I'd say Ilpio. If I had to pick a different one though, like out of like unbiased, or no, I guess not unbiased because favorites are biased, but if I had to pick a different one, I'd probably say O for the dragons. I feel like there's, I'm not gonna say there's more you could probably do with that, but like I feel like that's like a whole other thing in the series you could probably explore. There's like dragons as a whole. So yeah, I think that's good. So those are probably my two favorite. Oh, is that split? Oh no, it's just two. Whoops. No, this is not bad. This is not a good screenshot. All right. Do you have a favorite scene from Ordeal? Probably. I'd have to think because it'd probably take me a while to actually choose one because, oh shit, $2 profit? You're spoiling me already. $2. Y'all think that's not a lot, but man, $2 can go a long way. Pandora's my favorite in GOH. Oh yeah, Pandora. Wait, that was that? Oh, I forgot her name. The girl with the purple hair. Is that her name? Or I mean, that's not her name. I don't know why I said that. Is that the color of her hair? Because she had the armor thingy, right? She had that like suit of armor, and she knew like a similar fighting style to Jin, I think, right? To Mori Jin. Yeah, like a similar fighting style. Yep. Yeah. You and animal transformation. Wait, you said my favorite is Davies. Davies is good. Yeah, I don't remember her name either. Like it just blew my mind completely. Animal transformations, because I said the dragon in Ilpio in the fox. They're just cool. Like they're dragons. Like they're dragons. They're dragons. I don't think I need to explain that much more. Like they're literal dragons. How could you not like that? I mean, O as a character wasn't all that interesting, but they're dragons. And then I just like Ilpio, so that's just a biased pick. That's just a biased pick, and that's okay. Like, how could you not like Ilpio, basically? Hold on. Wait, is the new TOG worth checking out, chat? Yeah, is it worth checking out? I feel like it seems. Wait, did I say GOT? I mean TOG. Whoops. Wait, I'll come back to your question, Jalen, about a favorite Ordeal scene. If I had to pick one right now, I'd probably say one of the flashback scenes during Sabito's arc, like the little mini flashback series. Probably be somewhere in there. If I had to pick one from this season, I'd probably pick between like Sun through Moon, any of those sequences, or like Gideon's Bramble Shell. I was crying beforehand to read this chapter of Ordeal and proceeded to cry even more. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, wait. My favorite scene is the season 2 finale when. Oh, I also like when Ian uses Migdal L. That whole sequence of events is very good. My favorite scene at the season 2 finale when Ilios was talking to Shay, saying don't become like Prakash. Yeah, that's pretty. Those are pretty good scenes. Lee Soo-jin, that's her name. A renewal Taekwondo, yeah. What's the apps? Oh, what's good, MJ? It tastes great. She knew the northern if, yeah. The new one is the Tower of God is great. Okay, that's good. Paul's the 4th strongest in the tower. Oh, he's the 4th? Eric is the 4th strongest? I know there's so much Tower of God lore I missed out on. Okay, let me make sure I didn't forget anything from here. This, I got that. Okay. I should be good. I think I did everything right. All right, this. I would reread Tower of God, but I really don't want to. If I'm being so honest. I tried to reread it actually. I think I did. Oh, you know what? There's a channel on YouTube that was doing like arc recaps. And I did watch all of those. So that's fun. Wait, he is right behind. Oh, really? Wow. Shout out Yurik. Yurik's introduction was pretty nice. I liked it in I think that's season 2. Season 2 during the what was that thing called? That creature? The flower of what? I like him. Tower of God is one of the few series where I was like, where I would just genuinely not want to be there. Like nothing about living in that world seems nice. Like there's no desire to be had in that place. Every time I think of like, man, every time I've ever thought of like, man, what would my person look like in that series? Like who would I be? I think, man, you know what? A lot of things just happen. I don't want to be there. The only character I think I would even try to base a character off of for me is was it Quattro? Was it Quattro? Was it Quattro from season 2 from the whatchamacallit games? I think that's the name. The one with he was a wave controller and he had like the fire because of his family. He's not bad. I feel like he's not a bad like ability pick. I feel like to base a character around, he's not bad. I would have been a part of the not the Ha family. Actually, the Ha family isn't bad either. They're just like really easy to kind of like stick yourself into because they have base level really good stats. Like I think like what Bam's master is from the Ha family. Oh, I messed up. Bam's master's from the Ha family. There was one that was a part of like I think Jahad's army. There's that princess. Like there's some like being a part of the Ha family. Like you just get a nice good base physical stats, bro. Like you can't go wrong with that. But what is the family with the swords? I forgot that one. It's like the A something. The Arya family. Is that it? Is that it? I think it's the Arya family. Seems accurate. I would have been a part of the what Tramiri's family, whatever family he's in. But those guys suck. Like when you really think about it, though, every one of them is kind of lame. Like none of them are cool. Like everybody from their family just isn't cool. Oh, you know what? I take that back. What was her name? The character, her name was what? Kaiser. Kaiser was really dope. Kaiser was cool as hell. She had the wolf that could switch places. That was some cool shit, man. That was fire. That was actually clean, bro. And then she had that like armory thing. Yeah, bro. Kaiser was fire. I think I tried to base a character, one of my characters from my story off of her. Sort of. But I ended up changing it. So maybe I'll do something like her later on. Maybe I'll do something like her later on. Because she was really dope. And then we see her again sometime later. I forget. I think it was in season 3. The reverse grin on Vinter was clean. Oh, the reverse grip. I'm tripping. Or I'm not tripping. You just missed the word, but that's okay. But if you find the time, I recommend you read Hero Killer. I love how they use their powers because they take simple things like light manipulation creation. I'm gonna have to ask somebody in the Discord how he feels about it. I respect his opinions. It makes it into something spectacular, and the world building is absolutely spectacular. Maybe that series can get covered at some point on here then as well. I'm telling you, every panel this episode was some of my favorites. Yeah, this episode, I feel like this. I mean, not to glaze, but not to glaze, but this episode did a good job with just colors. Like Brent does a really good job with colors, and I think like some of these earlier panels, like up here, like these ones, like this one right here specifically, all of these just look really good. This one, Brent's really good with colors, so all of the colors always either feel really vibrant when they need to, or they feel really not bland, but like have if they have a darker tone, like it's there, and it's because of his use of color, man. You cannot underestimate Brent's use of color. Did I download it? I sure didn't. Oh, our family is the Swords and Tremere. Let's just say stay out of that family gang. Yeah, that family sucks, bro. I know that war was going on. They're just not good, bro. Like they're just bad. How he made it up that so high, I don't know. They're just like not good though. Like I said, Kaiser was the only really cool one in the entire family. Oh, whoops, I did that number wrong. She was cool. She was kind of bad too, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Oh, computer, don't lag on me. Chill on me, chill on me, chill on me. Here. I'm gonna start doing breaking points. Like I'm gonna start doing more breaking points in the highlights area so that y'all can just kind of watch wherever y'all want to, like without really needing to like start from the beginning to end. I feel like it's a little bit more better that way. So this episode or this review will have like 4 or 5, I think like 6 different sections, including the intro and outro. But every like highlight, like major talking point will have its own section, so you'll be able to kind of bounce around if you ever really want to. Jay learned that the hard way. Wait, huh? Wait, I was rereading Ordeal. Did Brent retcon the Ilios vessel order because Achilles was alive during Ilios' lifetime from episode 24? Yeah, there's not a rec. He hasn't retconned it. He actually hasn't explained that. I'm not sure if he is fully aware that that's a mess up. The most I can say is that like maybe that character is either the actual Achilles who was misplaced, like or not misplaced, but like I guess timeline reordered, or he is a descendant of the Achilles. He also mentions his father dying in war, which could potentially lead you to think that he is related to the actual Achilles, but of course that wouldn't make sense because time. That's just not how time works. It wouldn't make sense. Like too much time would pass for that to make sense. So the most I can say is that it's the actual Achilles for just like outside of his normal time path, and or he is a descendant of the Achilles, just renamed Achilles. That's the most we got. He never explained that. I think it's just because Brent wanted David to be the first user, but ended up he ended up he ended up messing up the timeline when it came to Achilles, because Achilles was present in season 2. No, season 1 in the flashback. So probably just like a historical error on his part, but there could be an in-story explanation if he ever brings it up. But he has it in the Discord for any to what I know, basically. Brent learned. Wait. Jay learned that the hard way. Wait. What did I learn the hard way? What is that family? How do you say that? Aruasia? There's a lot I missed. I know. If I wasn't a man, and I was a girl instead, I'd probably be a part of the one with the females in the fire, whatever that family is. Like, if I was a girl, I feel like that's a good family to be in, at least because of the fire powers. Like, it looked cool, but like, it's only for women, so you can't just be in that family. So you gotta pick something else. So if I was a woman, I'd probably pick that one. But since I'm a man, like there's just other options that are just good. Like even though I wouldn't want to be a part of the Coon family, being a part of the Coon family just isn't like it's not bad. Like it's only ever good. Being a part of a family as a whole is good, but like that one's like it's like maybe like somewhere like in the middle or like higher up, like closer to like if there's like a ranking system of like which family is like the best to be in, it's probably one of like the middle or like maybe like higher families to be in. Um, Especially because like they're all supposed to be really smart and like every crew member we've seen is just like they're like not a pushover, bro. Like they're all cool. Like you haven't seen a lame Coon family member, but like there's like a Ha family member that's like not as cool, or like the Arya family as a whole isn't that great, if I'm being honest with you. Like they're not amazing. Um, my thought is just Ilios gave the talent. Ilios gave the Ilios talent to Achilles, and when he did, it just well, yeah, but that's not really what he means. That's not what he means. That's not what he means. That's what would happen. Like that makes the most sense for that to be the case, but that's not what he's saying. That's not what he's asking. In history, Achilles was alive before King David. So theoretically, Achilles should be, before David, right? But he's seen as the second user. So you know what I mean? Unless I'm like tripping. But this Achilles should be this should like I guess like this Achilles, aka what's his name? Mahalalel. Like actually I should say this. Brent did say that Ilios got his body after he was inside of David. So he was an angel, and then he became a talent, and then he became a mortal, and then he became a talent again, right? But this version of Achilles wouldn't be the same one from proper history, basically. Like the timeline's off because Achilles should be before David, like, historically, but he's not in Ordeal. So, but yes, the talent was just given to him. I think it's because I probably have to discuss this like in a different episode, but you could almost imply that the Great Four were living talents that just could grow up. You could almost imply it, but since they were given actual mortal bodies, they are still technically cameo. But I don't really want to get into that conversation because it's too much right now. Underestimating Brent's coloring skills. I never underestimated his coloring skills. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm glazing. Like his use of color, especially this season, is really good. But compared to like season 1, his art as a whole has just gotten better. Oh, you're talking about the stream. That's why you said that. That's why you said that. I mean, if you watched it live too, you would probably question it. Like, it didn't look right. Who's your favorite god tier? Who's your favorite god in God of High School? I don't have one. None of them move me. Yeah, none of them. I think I have to do this the other way. None of them move me. Like, none of them. If I'm being so real, they're just a power. I don't care about their personalities. I don't care about their personalities. Even Ilbio's power, I don't really care about him as a character. Like, the actual deity. I don't really care about him. Like, I get why you would like the Jade Emperor and like characters like that, but I don't really care about them for the most part. I don't really resonate with any of them. They don't scratch an inch in my brain where it's like, oh yeah, like, this guy's so cool. They can all kick rocks. Is that too mean? Let me chill. That might be too mean. But I also don't remember a lot of them. Gotcha and EOH were just used as a way for characters to get power-ups, not as individuals with a ton of depth. Some of them had depth. Some of them had depth, but not a lot of them. I mean, I technically answered that question earlier. Well, actually, that's not true. That's not true. Not all of them were gods. Like, like Hercules. Hercules was pretty interesting because of how he was used. Like the guy being the descendant, that was pretty interesting. But like Hercules as a character, he like doesn't talk. So I don't know. I found some of them really likable, like Satan. Fuck Satan. Literally and figuratively. I'm too holy to associate with that brat. Like a literal brat. Who was the other one? Odin? Yeah. Fuck Odin. Let me look at my script real quick. No, past that one. Wait. Abijah are there ready to take 2 out. Okay, I got that one. Oh, okay. That should be a 2 then. It should be a 2. Like this. Yeah, like here up. Rest in peace of this building. I'm not sure how many of them actually get characterized though in GOH. Like, what do you mean, man? End of series, Satan was top tier. I didn't read the end, so I really don't know what happens to him. I stopped reading after they fought. What's his name? The guy. Hold on. Let me remember his name. What is his name? Wait for it. Mubong, that guy. After they fought him in like the world reset or whatever happened there, and they were like on that world, and yeah, I stopped reading there. I was like, oh, okay, this is still going on. I was surprised it wasn't over. I thought it was over before they fought him, and they actually fought him, and I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know what happens to him. I don't know anything. I never officially finished it, and not gonna lie, I don't really want to. Not just because it's long, but because I don't really care enough. I'm referring to the ones who were used as powers for the characters, not the ones that actually showed up as individuals in the arcs. Oh, what's up, Yamoshi? Yeah, that's why I switched up. Because like Odin and Satan and insert other person here showed up, but like somebody like Hercules, like he's just a power. He doesn't have any characterization. Oh, who else shows up? I think it was Zeus. Zeus was there. Yeah, see, like the way Zeus was shown, I don't care about him. F Zeus. I don't care about Zeus. Am I supposed to care about? Why am I supposed to care about Zeus? Fuck that guy. Who else showed up? Who else can I hate on? Whoops. That's not really hate. Yo. How you been, man? You been good? Is life treating you well? Check out that energy drink, bro. It's sad that the energy drink tastes better than the freaking sparkling water. Alright, now we're on to the third part of the script. Oh, third part of the recap, I should say. Not the whole script. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Wait. This implies like chi healing is possible through talents, so that's pretty cool. I mentioned that in the outro portion. Something I like initially ended up skipping over, but like on the reread, I was like, oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Chilling at work until I clock out, not much happening. Must be nice, man. Must be nice to have a job where you can just chill. I gotta go to work and actually like do stuff. Oops, they fired me. I do wonder if they'll do anything with these, but probably not. It would be interesting though. Come on, there we go. Wait, that one, this. What other series have I read? I haven't read a lot. Of course, I still read Boruto. Oh, I read Bleach. I read Fire Force. These are ones I've actually finished too. I was reading One Piece. Well, actually, I wasn't reading One Piece fully at one point. I was trying to keep up. Those pages hurt my brain though. There's just a lot going on. Excuse you. 52. Oh, did my message get deleted? What did it say? I don't see anything. After the Satan was top tier. Why did he say 4 minutes tops? Hold on, let me look at my list real quick. Let me see if there's anything else I've read. Oh, not that one. This one. Oh yeah, I did read Soul Eater. Oh, there's a webtoon called Dungeons and Artifacts. I did read a lot of that one. I tried to read Black Sun, didn't get through it. Oh, I did read Dragon Ball Super. I did read the JJK manga. I don't know why I put stop here. I finished that one. Where's the check mark? I finished that one. I was reading My Hero. I did read Demon Slayer, Fire Force, Bleach. Yes, it does. Oh, there was a webtoon called The Max Level Newbie. I stopped reading that one. Not because it was bad, but I just stopped reading it. Oh, there's a manhwa called The Player That Can't Level Up. I was reading that one for a decent amount. Read Hero Killer. I mean, I might read it at some point. It just won't be anytime soon. I know that. Oh wait, nah, it's the closing shift, so it always gets this quiet after about 8 p.m. ish. And our coach isn't back here breathing down our necks. Oh, that's good. Hero Killer is fantastic. Oh, you think so? Moth Scale. Wait, any guesses on how Azam can boost his power? And do you think he's top 150? Yeah, they're all top 150 level now. They're all basically above or at Rocash. Yeah, they're all around Rocash's level, I'd say. Somewhere like from like 75 to maybe 50. The ranks that he and Anton got, don't showcase their actual full capacity strength. Any ideas on how Dom can boost his power? He probably just has to understand kitting better as a talent. Because from how Azam is probably unranked by virtue of not being tested, I believe. No, not really. It's more like Tevin and because Lewis also isn't ranked, by the way, but they were all at the S rank meeting, right? It's because they have clearance that they can be there. But he also worked with a God tier, so he doesn't need to be ranked. But Tevin and Anton were ranked, as well as I don't know why she's ranked. I think she just got special privileges because she's the Hisame bearer. But Tevin and Anton were ranked because oh wait, because they fought in the war, and that's why Anton is the hero, right? But the others don't need to be ranked. Like season 1 and the start of season 2 basically justifies that they don't need to be ranked to help participate in code affairs. It's not necessary, especially the beginning, because they got those IDs, so they don't need to be ranked at all. It just makes sense for Tevin and Anton to be ranked because of what they did, especially with Shay also there, who's also ranked. Do this. I'm gonna make this a 2. Wait. All skill knows peak. Oh, my brother always asks where's the fire in Fire Force during the later arc. Like, what do you mean? There's plenty of fights that use fire. Also, Fire Force as a series gets to a point where it's like they're not using just fire. They're almost using scientific principles, like the guy who can use fire to make gravity. Also, Shinra's brother can stop time, so it's like, you know. But even still, there's like Benny Maru, who literally fights himself and his mentor using fire. Arthur literally fights Dragon in the air or in space with a plasma sword, and I'm pretty sure Dragon literally breathes fire, so. But like at the final fight, like there's no need for fire, because now we're getting to a philosophical debate. And it's not about fire anymore. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm not making these images. Oh, this is the wrong one. I'm tripping again. Wait. Let's just not talk about Vicky. What's up, Faceless? They have participated in the war. Wait, is it a bind between... Oh, never mind. They just need authorization. Hot take, the solo leveling manhwa is better than the anime, and it's definitely because of the manhwa style. Yeah, that's not really a hot take. I think people already pointed out the quality difference. But even if you looked at it from like a 1-to-1, the manhwa does the ant fight so much better visually. Like it's just better in the manhwa than it is in the anime. And I don't even think it's because they rushed it. It's more like the animation production just isn't as good as it just doesn't compare. It just doesn't compare. It's still technically fire, but it's the flames of rebirths as creation. What are you talking about? You know what that means? Wait, there's also dude that uses the absence of heat. Oh, you're talking about Fire Force, okay. Yeah, there's also the dude that uses the absence of heat to make cold. Yeah, that guy's cool. not my favorite, but his concept was cool. Anton got the hero title from acquiring the box, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it'd be cool if Azam could use the lightning generated by kidding. I don't think it's actual lightning though, so that's the thing. So you want him to be like the Flash. That's kind of funny. R.I.P. the artist. Oh, he's dead. I didn't know that. Mainly the OP characters of Fire Force, but he asked as a joke because the feats and how expansive the fire abilities are. That's what happens when you like incorporate like cool mechanics, man. I mean, Shay just cut the moon in half, so it's like, you know. But it's okay. We got Soul Eater, so it doesn't matter. Oh, the artist for solo leveling died. Oh, so that means somebody different is doing the Ragnarok series then, huh? Unless he was doing it and he died recently, so somebody else is now gonna do it. This means still sucks all around. Oh, I did the wrong images. I'm tripping. This is not what I was supposed to be doing. Why didn't nobody stop me? It's supposed to be this one and this one. There we go. Artist past, writers live. Ah, okay. King in mythology are sometimes said to have lightning powers, so it's possible. I mean, I already made the connection between the lightning in my review, so like I made that lightning connection. It's just a trail of speed. It's just shown more in his visuals than it is with his actual abilities. He doesn't show any capacity to use the lightning. The lightning looks more. It's more like a visual representation of him having the kidding. One having a haste talent, but also having kidding because, like you said, kidding can use lightning, and they're also known to move through clouds and water, and lightning travels through those. So it makes sense that you know Azam, who can run on water, has a lightning visual attached to him, um, in relation to his talent being kidding, right? But I don't think it's actual lightning, or at least it's not. It doesn't seem like actual lightning. Maybe I'm gonna have to go back and read the whatchamacallit, the part where he heals himself, but even then, like the lightning visual is there, but I don't think that's actual lightning. At least there's no implication of the lightning being fully like lightning, like something like Cat's Aikida basically, or the lightning part of Hawkverge. Maybe he'll do something like Barry in the CW and he'll run and just run in a circle and throw lightning bolts. But from basically how it's implied, it's not really though. Or maybe not implied, but like shown. Like shown, it's not true lightning because Kevin has a similar lightning visual as well, but his isn't lightning. You know, I did this already. Oh, hold on. 65, and this is 66. This makes this 67. 67. I like this part. Actually, I can probably full screen that one, so let's get it. So then I can do this on right here. Okay, what are we talking about? I've heard that more people were mad at its popularity in the power system, lack thereof, more than the art style. You talking about solo leveling? The lightning is probably similar to the blue flames of Ilios, where it has its own property Azam will gain when he fully develops. I mean, maybe, but I mean, like maybe. I can't fully agree with that. Just doesn't really make sense right now because he's had the lightning the whole time. So like the whole time actually. So just got off work and remembered you were streaming. Dub, what's good, Sandman? Nothing much, as I might gain the cloud walking ability. Yeah, it should honestly be similar to him walking on the water, since it's in theory, if it's like a similar in concept to the Flash, it's just a vibration of his feet, which he already did with the water, because he was literally standing on it. So, though I'm not sure how that works scientifically, and I don't know. I can explain that later. It's not important. So, but it should work the same in concept. Wait. Oh, what's good? Splendid. It's definitely chi. Wait. Yeah, chi that has heat. Yeah, pretty much. Zom doesn't heal himself. He just uses 5-point palm to help stop the bleeding. Yeah, I know, but you know what I meant. You got the point. I was thinking he could start walking with running in air eventually. Yeah, he's supposed to. Specifically on clouds. I want to see him. I think I think I related his, what is that called? The mountain striker ability to lightning striking the mountain, so like through clouds. So it'd be cool if like something along those lines occurred where he's like running on clouds and I don't know, cuts a mountain in half. It's like he like cuts a mountain in half. That'd be cool. Would there be a reason for it? Probably not, but it'd be cool to see. I want to see more defensive / stealing talents in Ordeal. I don't think stealing talents are necessary. We already have like one that's really good. There essentially doesn't. I feel like what people don't, not necessarily people don't realize, is that they're like, once a concept is done, you can only redo it so many different ways. So we already have Orion with the stealing talent concept. There doesn't need to be a character that can do the same thing. He probably has the best stealing related talent as a whole. At that point, the character would just be a weaker version of him. And that's not what we want, right? The same way Jose is in theory a stronger, like better version of oh, I probably can't clear this one. This is gonna suck. Of Cass. Like, up until a certain point, it just you can't replicate a concept. Like, that's gonna have to do. I probably won't make the cut either way, but that's just gonna have to do. All right. What does it say? If I remember, Azam uses a palm strike on the initial nightmare beast before Azam's Bane is used, and he also paralyzes Rokash briefly in season 1. Yeah, he just advanced that technique. I mean, he seems more so to use 5-point in various ways, so it would have to mean the lightning is used. That the lightning is used with that. At least using what we've already seen, for example. Okay, Chad, I'm going. You guys have a good night. Hey, appreciate your profit, but yeah, I want to see more of the Ross family talent. Oh, the ceiling? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense specifically because he used one seal, and it's just the best one he has. So, but the problem is that, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this or if I said it somewhere else in the Discord, but like it's very unlikely that the Rosses fight, or like the Rosses, it's very unlikely that the Rosses fight as a whole, especially now. Maybe like before, but now it's really unlikely that they fight, and that includes the other code heads. So the only time we'll probably see Ross fight is when the other code heads fight, and the only time we'll probably see them fight is when they need to do another ordained judgment. Though that doesn't mean that, Ross can't use one of the seals like during the fight. It's just the way it's implied. He'll basically just be prepping ordained judgment while everybody helps, or everybody defends him, because from Maybe from like how it's kind of shown, he can't really do that much by himself. Really do like that much by himself. I, hmm, like, it would be redundant if I did this image twice. I should probably just do it anyway, though. I'll do it anyway. Why not? We ball. I'll probably do that. Dot, dot, dot. That's how you know I'm getting every image when the whole image change, but it's basically the same. You know what I mean? That's real high quality content right there. Really going in depth with it. Honestly, just for the lightning at this point, yeah. Wait, Mostly probably has it above average combat ability at most, but nothing super crazy with chi enhancement. Yeah, he's basically, I don't want to call him a bum, but like, Andre would give him the work. Like, but I said that in my video, so I don't gotta say it again. He's just not like crazy. I think Ordeal Yap Judgment was said to be the greatest seal of the Ross family, which would explain the cost. I mean, the cost is also explained. It costs 70% of chi from what was it? 7 from 6 cameos and then 100 from another. That's why it's the greatest, because it costs so much. That was stated basically. We already knew that. Let's skip this one. But like, he can use weaker seals, or in theory, he can use weaker seals. So we should see him use weaker seals in combat. But like, it's just unnecessary at that point, because the more chi he uses, the less chi he has for Ordained Judgment, basically. You know what I mean? So there's no need for him to use weaker seals if he's just gonna use Ordained Judgment anyway. Yeah, pretty much. I don't even know her name, bro. Maybe I should do this as a double image. He probably has 7 seals, since Heptacon refers to the 7 days it took to make the world in the Bible. Also means 7-pointed star. Let me look up the episode. No, he says the description says verbatim he can use seals of various strength. So, I mean, if he needs 7 as a whole, maybe. This one. Maybe? Okay. Oh, wrong episode. Next one. Like, maybe? This one. Wait. No. Oh, maybe he doesn't say it. Or maybe he doesn't say here. Maybe it's him. No. Various types of seals to condemn a foe. So he can make different kinds. Like, he not just making he not making regular seals. Like, he got options, bro. He got options. But the greatest is Ordained Judgment. So I'd imagine he has more than 7. Like, I really thought it said strength, but create various types. The question is, like, what would the different types of seals be, basically? What would the different types of seals be? That's the question we really gotta ask. What's up, Dragon King? I think it'd be interesting to see the young Hemlock boy potentially interact with the wolf cubs and Yukiko. I mean, we will. They're family essentially, like not biologically, but like spiritually, like spiritual family. Like Shay just called Lewis his brother, so. And Yukiko refers to Lewis as her uncle, so like their family. So it only makes sense for them to interact. They were also there at the funeral. I actually bring up Tevin specifically interacting with Elon for a very specific reason. I think it makes perfect sense too. I feel like that's one of the few things I explained really well in the episode. Oh, you know what? Oh, I think I got an idea. I don't like that one. Let me start from the top. Start from the top and go down. Yeah, that's better. That looks better. Yeah, now I'll just kind of leave it there because the next image is basically useless. Shout out Elon Jr. Everybody who wanted to see Lewis die, I know y'all happy. But specifically so Elon Jr. can go crazy. Elon Jr. should have the potential to surpass Lewis though. In theory, like in theory. Like he not like he's gonna go. In my opinion, he'll go further. Like it just makes more sense. All right, we're done though. I don't need this image. Hey, did y'all peep? This is over. I don't know why. This shouldn't even still be here. These are all cool though. Wait, where is it at? Where's it at? This is cool. This is actually really fire. It's also a good one. Too bad it wasn't. Shout out my nigga Shadow Ronin. Shout out my nigga. This though is fire. This is fire. Packed. He's packed. Where does Lewis rank? Hard to say definitively because Anton can rank amongst the god tier at the top. Brent should keep the. He is. Anton can rank amongst the god tier, and so can Shay. But like, Azam should be faster than Rokash right now, so he could be, And then there's like Lewis, who's fighting the rank 0, who's at least like 50%. Just ballparking, he's probably weaker than 50%. But like, even if we're giving him we're just giving him 50% just to say he's 50% weaker, and Lewis can contend with him to like honestly a good bit. Even if he does still die in the end, he's contending with him kind of well. Like in the long run, he fought him for 9 hours, and then, yes, he dies, but it's not easy to kill him. Basically, like it's not easy. Even like when Lewis kind of uses his intangibility, like Lewis is still reacting to Vial's sword slashes. He's able to like counter him a little bit, so like it's not you know what I mean? So it's just really hard to say where he would rank definitively. I probably put him personally somewhere between like maybe 50, 75, somewhere in that range. But ranks at a certain point stop mattering. The GOAT Elon Jr., whatever rank Lewis might be, he's not sniffing top 20 in any reality. Oh man, there's not any. This is good. All right, let me look up. Let me for this. Aha, there we go. That's what I want to see. All right, actually, I should have kept that open. Here. Now I don't need. Oh, hold on. Don't close that out. Do not close that out. And I don't need this. I don't need this. Bring this back up. Do you have him over Tevin? Tevin hasn't shown enough for me to say definitively, but technically right now, yes. Technically. Only because he actually has a showcasing. If Tevin does something during the season that's in theory better, I could put him above him. It just depends, because right now, from what we saw, Tevin in theory could last longer than what is his name? Than Lewis, because of Rhino Hide. And like just due to how their talents work, like Tevin in theory could like last a lot longer with just Rhino Hide. But it's a little indeterminable because we have nothing to compare Tevin to right now. What am I looking for? The fight, season 1. You see how his face still like strong though? Wait. EJ will be the first Hemlock to reach GT. Sure. Wait, where does this fight go to? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so it's here. It starts here. No, stop it. It starts here. Okay, honestly, if Lewis mastered Death Stance and his cell attack, he would probably be in the God tier in a different universe. Yeah, but he died, so he was too late. Like, he was too late, basically. Like, it's implied he never used Death Stance after the first time, so... And then he literally just learned cell manipulation. And we don't even know when he finally had the idea for it. Like, we don't... It almost feels like he got the idea during the fight, but he might have had the idea during the whole... Like, during his entire life. Once he really fully realized how his talent works, he might have finally had that idea, but it's undeterminable. So he just was never gonna get there. Like, oh, he got there too late, and then he fought like he didn't fight the wrong person per se, because he did learn from him. It just wasn't gonna happen. Like, if he used Death Stance more often, he probably would have fared better. Like, if Lewis actively trained Death Stance, or if what is his name? If Leo like taught him how to use Death Stance better, he probably would have fared better overall, because he would have a better mastery on chi conservation for that technique. But it just wasn't gonna happen. He just used it. It's basically implied that's the second time he's ever used it, which is horrible. Because we have a character like Shay, who more than likely he uses War State for the first time and then gets kind of bailed out, right? So it's his first time, but he eventually does get tired. But then he doesn't have any what's my point? Oh, my point was, okay, so Shay uses War State, and then but that's his first time using it, and then he more than likely went on to master it and use that technique a lot more, right? So over the 8 months, right? So that just makes sense. But Lewis literally uses Death Stance once as a what, like a 14-year-old or a 12-year-old or however old he is, and then never uses it again, like ever, like ever, which is really dumb. Like, that's really stupid. That's dumb. That's the equivalent of having a state and then never entering your state. Like if Leo entered Ilio state younger and then never entered it again, he has no higher control over his state. Like, that's just dumb. So him not using it for his entire life is very stupid. Let me go back though. Hold on. Could Elon Jr. potentially be part of the Wolf Pack in the future, or would he just be mainly dealing with the Hemlock family since he's basically the family head now? Yeah, in my script I mention Tevin training him, but you'll see that on Sunday. I imagine EJ and Yukio will make up for the future Wolf Pack. Agreed. Like EJ, but not Lewis is wild. Liking EJ, but not Lewis is wild. That's kind of true. Elon Jr.'s future. Yeah, jokes aside, he had some crazy potential, but too late. Yeah, he's just too late. Barely any true combat experience too. Yeah, he's like, yeah, no experience. Well, it kind of depends on who he. I mean, he should have. I guess true combat experience isn't the same as combat experience, but he's also a fighter. But we don't know how many people he fought. But he's also not as good of a fighter as like Shay or probably Tevin anyway. And I don't even think that's just because of talent. That's just like he's not a really good hand fighter. He fares well in that regard, or close quarters in that regard, but he's not as good as them. That's like what you said about experience. That was his downfall. Yep. Wait, if he had Veil's level experience, bro would have most likely been on the god tier or at least a hand. Yeah, but Veil's been alive for 600 years, so that's not possible. Would Death Stance have turned him into a Sentinel? Yeah, that's already stated in the episode. Bumlocks couldn't be the Heart Clan. That's funny. That's really funny. I'm gonna make a Hemlock. Okay, do something cool, and maybe he'll get. Actually, she, because we already had that conversation. She will get story presence potentially if I see a role for her. Hey man, EJ will make the Hemlocks great again. I mean, as in Kevin Morales' case, I'm talking 24/7. The thing is that was an accident. Like Kevin, almost in an instance, kind of killed himself. I feel like Veil Loki did us a favor. I mean, he did y'all a favor. I mean, I didn't dislike Lewis. He just wasn't my favorite. Whatchamacallit? He wasn't my favorite. You already know it's a girl. Yeah. Yes. I corrected myself. Relax. All right. Let me pause this and then switch the audio so we can watch this trailer because I haven't seen it. Excuse me. Do I know? Hello? Oh, I'm tripping. That's why. This one. No, not that one. Not that one. Yeah, this one. Can one promise save? What does this mean? What does that mean? That don't make sense. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm tripping. This does make sense. This does make sense. It seems out of, I don't know. Maybe it seems out of context. I'm tripping. Bro finna make ABG. I don't get that one. All right. Wait, is this gonna play? Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me see that again. That was fire. Damn, he got boomed. That nigga got boomed quick as hell. It was so bad. Damn! That makes it look so much worse. They did this one too fast.
I should have seen the red flags.
Really?
How would I have known?
Ronan Shay in the trailer too?
Enemy of mankind. Shay.
Wow. Alright, let's go back and analyze that. Let's watch it one more time, actually. I feel like if Lewis got more screen time, his character wouldn't have been so poorly received. Yeah. But the reason the lack of screen time is also why I don't like the John very much. Ramble shows was cool though, so he's maybe fire up. They did a lot of this too fast, like in terms of like focus. It's all good. Well, there's parts of it that aren't good. That part's good.
To all of this, I should have seen.
This part was surprising. I was not expecting that one.
How would I have known?
He looks good here.
The
He looks pretty damn good.
Enemy of mankind.
Like this is a good.
Shay.
That's a good picture. All right, let's go back. Let's do it slow motion 1-to-1. Let's do a slow motion 1-to-1. Where's the speed at? Playback speed. Which one did I do last time? Was it 0.5? Was that too slow? I think it might have been 0.5. All right, so that was this. That was this entire thing. Though they switched this so that he's standing. So that doesn't happen. Well, yeah, they did that weird, but so yeah, if you notice, that's right there. This is right there. And it's actually really cool that they did it from this perspective and it's still like accurate basically. Like this is I mean his hand should be here. But I mean at least his Kong is accurate or Anson is accurate. There's also this one. He's kneeling. He's there. He looks worse over here. That's this though. And of course there's Shay. And then this is I'm tripping. That's this. It's not bad. Like I feel like they did Rokash really well. Like they did Rokash specifically almost too well. Well, let me look at the protection odds real quick. They kind of cooked there too. They kind of cooked there. All right, so this is where he decides to actually get in the mix for real. Combo, blah blah blah. And then this is this. They let him react, and he doesn't even he's not even able to react. They let him react here. Look, he finna get fucking boom. Look, bam. Look at that, boom. And then we got a Zom, and this is a tired Zom too. Let's skip. Wait, I think they did this out of order. Because it's supposed to go Lewis and then Azam, but they went Azam and then Lewis. They also just did not include this at all. This is not here at all. Let me go back to that. But he gets boomed. Like, he kicks the shit out of him, bro. Bro, I know Naomi is in tears, bro, because this is crazy. That's actually so insane, bro. He gets boomed faster than even Tevin did. Tevin got a chance to react, but he just gets fucking boomed. Yo, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. They don't even give him this. This might be worse. This might be worse than him just getting boomed like that. Yo, they did that scene so well, bro. It's crazy. Yo, hold on, let me go back. That's so funny. Wait. This performance by Rokash is just in real time compared to the webtoon. He handled them so fast. If only he didn't spawn the pyramid. Yeah. Thank God he didn't. It's crazy. Trolling aside, I didn't like how his combat capabilities were showcased. He made a lot of dumb choices. Yeah, that one episode tanked like all the like fighting skill I thought he had. Cause it's like, what are you doing, bro? The following episodes kind of made up for it, and then of course his experience with his ability to literally learn from being wounded, that's actually really good. But to fight like that for that one episode just so horribly is insane. Nah, Rokash was frying them. I know Mango's geeking right now. W Glaze. Lewis really shouldn't have thrown away his lance. Nah. Mango ascending. Yeah, they sped through it. Yeah, they zoomed through this hole. In retrospect, Rokash really could have just punch kicked the entire squad. I mean he basically does. I don't know what do you mean by that. He literally does. They massacred my boy. Diabolical. The scream is sending me. I don't have any audio playing for myself, so I can't hear it. I can't hear this. He really speed blitzed the haste user. Season 3 trailer finna be insane. Aura farming pose is gonna go dumb hard. Anyway, Lewis doesn't look bad right there. They did it out of order though. So like it's literally supposed to go. It's supposed to go weave, roar. He get boomed, right? And then he's supposed to wild out. And then he's supposed to go, oh, okay. Then he's supposed to do this. And then he dodges that, right? They zoom through that part. And then we got Kong, right? Yeah, so that's this whole part. Then we got Kong. Where's Shay at? Oh, obviously they skipped through this explanation reasonably. And then there's this. That's this. They just went straight to this. It kind of made me mad that his leg not like glowing. Like His leg need to glow. Like he looked like a firebender. He don't look like he really won with Ilios. You know what I'm saying? Like this part of his body is giving Ilios state. This part is giving firebender. I don't. We need to fix that. We need more consistency in that department. Right? But he weaves, and then this is when they're in the air, right? Yeah, right here. Doesn't he throw him? Yeah. That's just they just this is just wrong. This is just wrong altogether. Like that's just fully incorrect. That's not how that happens. He literally face palms him and throws him to the ground. This destruction is also not helping him, by the way. Like this is in retrospect, this is really dumb. But that whole thing is just incorrect. And then we go straight to Andrea. Right? Then we go straight to Andrea. Like he's about to off Shay. And then bam. We go straight to Andrea. Now Andrea, we got the slashes. Let me look at those slashes back. How I feel about those? Let me look at it real quick. They not bad. They not bad. They don't have to be pink. I'm glad that they're blue because they're supposed to represent chi. So that's not bad. Let me look at this real quick. Hold on. I skipped through that. Is a good 1-to-1. Damn. Wait, I missed it again. Like I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking. Chill. Okay, right here. Is this a good 1-to-1? If I go too far, it might switch. Let me think. They really got her back muscles real good. They got her back muscles very good. They didn't put the things in her hair. That seems a little anti-black. You know, they didn't put those in her hair. She not turning her head enough. But her back muscles though. All right, let me chill. Oh, actually, there it was. That's a better 1-to-1. It's not that. This shit is crazy. If we look at this though, kind of skip ahead a bit. She already goes Ilio state, so we're past that part. And that's this. That's what this is right here. They picked some pretty good panels to replicate, but you know, they just zoomed through these hoes. Like this one, not even 60 seconds. Like, and even when you consider it, like, even then it's like it's only fucking 44, barely. Actually, really 30. So also it's a little weird. Like I appreciate the trailers, but it's interesting to say Ordeal is back. But like we only have 15 episodes left. So it's like it's gonna be back and then it's gonna be gone. Bjorn trailer gonna go dummy. Facts. Bjorn trailer is gonna be immaculate. No lock beads is kind of crazy. Noticing. They made the pyramid look like an actual domain expansion. She looks way bigger. Yeah, that shit's crazy. So that's this, of course. I like Muramasa as a talent object, by the way. And then he just kind of. It's interesting that he has like this lightning effect. Seems a little. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. When this part gets animated, I might bust, bro. This is finna go crazy. Like this switch to this switch, with the glow, that's gonna be amazing. This is gonna look really good too. So this is this right here. That to this. This shit is like there's no way, bro. Like it don't even go that high for real. Or maybe it does. But also, wait, am I tripping? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. This looks like a skyscraper. Like that's crazy, bro. Look at how high they made it go up. Did they show Shay? Didn't they show Shay destroying them? And then it's like when you think about it, Shay really should have destroyed even more because, or maybe he is off screen. Like off screen, he's still destroying more. because there's no like these aren't the only ones. Like, hold up. Like in retrospect, these are not the only eyes. Like he still should have to deal with like all of this in like this entire wall basically, right? Like this entire wall he still has to deal with. So you could say that Shay is dealing with all the eyes like off screen, like off panel, like because he literally does destroy these ones. He's like he just runs through them, right? So he should be dealing with some of them off screen while she's doing this. That seems fair. Like, it seems like a fair assessment. And then, but like, bro, like in this anime, bro, this is gonna make Rocast look really good and really bad. Cause like, if Shay was able to destroy all of these and then come here and help stab, bro, this nigga suck. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga suck. Wait. Of course you do weave. I fuck with it too. Second favorite of her weapons. I just like it because of not necessarily because it's a katana, but I like the concept of it. Flag on the play. You might what, brother? Question mark. Notify the council. Y'all heard what I said, bro. It's just gonna be fire, dude. Those transitions are fire, bro. That's probably like simulating that in my favorite characters video, where like it flashes between Shay and Sabito like back and forth for a bit. Like I think that's really cool. Like they should not have won this. Like these niggas are cheating. That's a good visual though.
Through all of this.
It's interesting to see his hide go off like this. Like the way it kind of like it doesn't even just deform and like seclude itself. It literally decays a little bit. Like it fades away like paper mache. He doubled down. My goodness, bro died. This is a part of the Rokash. This is a part of like the opening part of Shay and Tevin versus Rokash. That shouldn't even be there. Like I was saying, it does feel like semi weird to have the audio, or not the audio, the entire thing like show up. Or like say Ordeal is back when we only have 15 episodes left. So the Glade started consuming his cells. I'm gone. Chi reserves ran out. Is it over? Is what over? That's not what you said. Them hmms was sounding pretty mighty colorful. Well, I get pussy, so you don't gotta worry about none of that, my nigga. Bro hit the Lewis. Rokash hear him talking ish and got him. Glade's reserves ran out.